Okay, this isn't too difficult. So you can use a speed square. You want to do, well, I'm going to make an A. All right. This is for an A return. 22.5 both ways. Kind of hard with this thing on my head. So I made a template too, but I'm just showing how you can do it with just a speed square. This is important. You want to make sure that these are lined up good. This pipe's crooked because it's just a piece of scrap. It'll work though. So we're going to call that the top right there. Let me write it. All you got to do is open it up. When you cut this back to here, you want to get all the way to where it's flat. That's how you get a good bend. Both sides. So on the top here, you'll see what I'm doing. You want those cuts to be straight back. You'll see why. And when you're cutting for the bottom, I like to go like a 16th or an 8th past, and then you just run it back to your point. You need that little extra space so when you fold it, it clears it. Now you don't want to cut up to that line because that's going to go in the pipe. So I'll stay like an 1/8 or a 1/4 down too. And you see how I got tabs on both sides. Like I said, I will take my square or something, just bend it back a hair. I'll just load up the caulk, because this caulk will settle down once you screw it together. Yeah, be careful, you might make a mess, whatever. Clean it up. It's already settled. And all you gotta do is just make sure you squeeze that. You make sure that goes inside. I don't know if you could see. Just make sure the top goes in the bottom. Hold it. Screw it. Same thing on the other side. Just make sure your top is going into the bottom. Screw it. You know, it's just a scrap piece. But then, let's see. Oh, I got speed square here. All right, say I need 4 inches. I'll just make a mark right where 4 inches needs to be. And you'll figure it out, and you write these down so you'll know if you need a 4-inch offset, that's going to be about 5 1/4 for your leg. And we just do the same thing to fold it back. That's the top of your bend. So you go 22.5 from there. I'm a lot faster at this one, I'm not talking about it. Now this one's really important to get the front You really want that square. That's how you get a good straight bend. Otherwise, it's going to kick another way. Kick one way or the other. I made a template for this. I'll show that too. If I didn't already say that. Line them up. So that's the top. That's the part you leave long. Again, you want to cut a little past your line on the bottom side. I don't even put sealant in there. I mean, I guess I will, but that really can't leak. It's the top of the pipe. Someone will say it's gonna leak. Same thing, squeeze, fold in. Oh, my pipe busted. But you get it. See the seam broke on that scrap piece. That's it. I mean, it's really nothing to it. Grab the tape. See, I can see that 4 inches. I don't know if you can see. That's for an A. You do the same thing with the B. You do it with any kind of pipe. So this is just the template I made. That's just 22.5 both ways. So we'll make a B. This will make it quicker. This is 4 inches, so you can use it for 3x4. You can use it for both. You just got to move it. And like I said, once you know what you need, you write them all down. I got a chart in my trailer, so I know if I go about 5, that's going to give me a 4-inch offset. You just flip it around. Of course, I would do this with a pencil. I'm just showing you. Marker's easy to see. Like I said, that's about 5. That's going to give me a 4-inch offset. Call that the top. Fold it back in. Line them up. Screws. You see that? 4 inches, a little short, but it'll work.